Good morning, everybody. It's Brooke and Dee Dee from Mrs. Cog Hill Farm, and I wanted to show y'all Dee Dee's precious bandana that somebody monogrammed for her. She said anybody that was in question about what to call her, question no more, because Dee Dee is right here on her bandana. And I want to share with y'all something this morning that just I couldn't be happier about. We're approaching Christmas, as you all know, and I recently made a change. Y'all, I can't keep going without showing you not Scott showing out. They're not impressed, buddy. They're not impressed. His brother's not displaying. We're going to feed these few because otherwise they're not going to be quiet. So I can share with y'all my Christmas joy. Yeah, that's the mouth of the South. The mouth of the South has definitely got it going on this morning. And so do you, Loki. That's not Loki. That's Loki's son. Here's Loki. Loki, what you doing, buddy? You can go in there. My goodness. Mouth of the South had to go first. Let's give y'all 2 scoops this morning. There you go. I just said I thought that would shut y'all up, but obviously not. Back to the Christmas miracle. I feel good, y'all. I cannot say that I have felt this good in a very long time. Miss Deb reached out to me through email, and she was a former nurse for a gastroenterologist. She may be a current nurse, but anyway, reached out to me and told me they had so many patients coming in that had similar symptoms to what I'm going through. And I don't have any stomach issues, so it has never, ever occurred to me that I might have a gluten intolerance of some sort. She said, eliminate gluten. It's helped a lot of people in our clinic, and I hope I'm not overstepping, was the way she described it, but it may help you. So I did. And after 3 days, not even 3 days, 2 days of eliminating gluten, I could tell a difference. It's got to be what's helping me, because I can't think of any other. It's got to be. And I cannot tell y'all how thankful I am to Deb for reaching out to me and notating something that I've never thought of. Never thought of. I've done the anti-inflammatory diet, but I've never eliminated gluten totally. And I haven't had any, and I don't want any. If I feel this good, I will never, ever purposely eat gluten again in my life. I promise you, because it's just night and day difference. Y'all can probably tell by the look on my face that Jason said, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you feel better, but wow, at the energy you have. So all is well here on Cog Hill Farm, and I encourage you, if you're having issues like that, each and every one of us are different. I know that. Everybody's different. Foxy's back here. She's got a bone. But obviously it was causing me a lot of inflammation. I feel good. Let's go take care of this farm. So Nugget likes to go in with the geese from time to time, and he was asking to go over there this morning, so I opened the gate to let him in with the geese. He likes to eat their laying crumble, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's always consumed his food and goose food. So I just opened the gate to let him over there. Came through his pasture. Gus and Loretta slept in the hay last night, so I shut this gate. So Nugget could do whatever he wanted to last night. And I see something. That is Mr. Opie out of his stall while his other half is over here in the stall. My guess is that he jumps out. There are times when he doesn't want to be shut up anymore and he lets himself out. Last night was one of those nights. All right, girl. I have 2 bowls over here because I collected them yesterday. That's what you call squeals of joy. Right there in that bag. Squeals of joy. You gonna let me in? You gonna let me in, girl? Go on and open it. I know, it's a big heavy door, isn't it? Let's see if Pocket doesn't greet us. Pocket! Poop poop! Nope. She's gonna let Loretta handle all of that. There she goes. Look up here on the tip top this morning. Mr. Bramble looking beautiful. Yeah, you look so pretty up there. I bet you money Biscuit's in her seat. And since we had the light in here for the sick chicken, I opened this side of the stall up for Snow White and her friends to appreciate the light. I'm gonna unplug it today because it's gonna get up into the 60s. But you can see that they're enjoying being able to access this side. And when it's cold, I know they appreciate it. Peach is over here cutting up this morning. She doesn't usually make many sounds. She's been hearing Loretta and she wants to make sure Klombach knows that she can make those squeals of joy too. What you doing, girl? You ready to eat? All right, I'm gonna get y'all fixed up. Let's see if Biscuit isn't on the tower. Yep. Just what I expected to find. The lights hadn't even been turned on. Biscuit, you snug as a cat on a... Well, I don't know. That wasn't going to be a good one. Enjoy your window seat. I'm going to borrow your sink for a second. I know you can't see it because there's a screen on the window, but you see those 3 bovine right there. I knew Tater was sitting at the trough, but I want to go outside before I fix Pocket and Peach's food and show y'all where Matilda is. All right, Peaches, you're up next, I promise you. I got to fix the cow's food while y'all's just marinating. This right here, Luberson has saved that calf's life, along with providing her a loving home. Oh my goodness. I've had a few of y'all reach out to me here recently and ask if Luberson is made for cats and dogs. Absolutely. I encourage y'all to go to their website and just see the extensive animal selection that they offer this product for. It has helped so many. Excuse me. And I just believe that if you have a dog or a cat or a horse or a pig or anything that has some arthritis, and they can benefit from this product. Give it a try. If you've tried other things that just don't seem to work for your aging pet that has problems getting around, y'all might be tired of me hearing me say this, but I like to help people. And if there's something out there that helps, I'm going to share the love. Dee Dee may indeed one day be on it. Right now, she didn't have any problem getting around. But as soon as I see the signs of that happening, I will definitely get her on this wonderful product. It's hard to believe, with Moody being full grown now, that he and Matilda are the same breed, which is a Holstein. She's going to be a big girl. She's not near about finished growing. And I've told y'all this before, that the biggest cow in the world, according to the Guinness Book, is indeed a Holstein heifer. There you go. Come on. Everybody spread out. Come on, big girl. You can come down to the end. Yeah, you come down here. Come on. Come on, you know. Atta girl. Come on. Yay. Fence is off. And get your other bucket out of here. There you go, big girl. Looks like everybody's playing musical chairs. Tater, how'd you get the trough all to yourself, girl? Huh? How'd you manage that? Cut this back on. Trough's full. Well, come on. Come on. You want to eat inside this morning? Yeah? Let's get Peaches fixed up first. Yeah, I know. It goes in that bucket right there. Let's get Miss Peaches fixed up. Come on, Peachy. I see you got your bed over here. All right. Pocket, I think we ought to go outside this morning since we're going to open the door anyway. Let's do that, girl. Let's open it up to the big world. What you think? Huh? This one's good as any, isn't it? You ready to eat? All right, let's get you fixed up. Here you go. There you go. I know it. You couldn't wait this morning, could you? Huh? Yeah. Pretty girl. Two bowls are prepared. All right, y'all. I'm glad that you were on this side of the fence this morning. Allowed me to get your bowl in here without any conflict from Cooney. Do y'all know that I have your food fixed? No, you don't. Look, girls and boys. Look, come on, Loretta. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I wouldn't dare do that to you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Loretta has found hers. And, of course, Mr. Gus found his. Don't peck him while he's eating. Come here, Gus. Let's pull it over here. He has a tendency to want to do a little nibbling. We don't want that to happen. All right, let's go let your brother out. Well, not really. I guess brother. Brother, but from a different litter. Not a litter. A different mob. I don't know how you did that. I'm not surprised at anything I see anymore. Gonna let goats out this morning. Come on, everybody. Come on, looking good, looking good. We're getting low on hay. I think we got another day or two. All right, Tip, look, he didn't leave any feed. You're not gonna get his feed. Come on out, Ernest T. Tip has to go in there and make sure he cleaned his plate. See, there's nothing left, buddy. There's nothing left. Yep, we're going to have a heyday soon. But I don't want to put it out until y'all consume the rest of this, because that's still a good bit left. Red doing good. And his siblings, Curtis and Laura, and their mama Fifi, all up in the hay cradle this morning. How are you doing, Miss Honey? Huh? Got a little scratch on your nose. Yeah? Where's Jessie? Where is Jessie? Oh, goodness. Oh, there's Jessie. Jessie just decided that she's gonna... Come on out, baby. Come on, there's nothing in there. You just nosy. Come on out. Come on, Jess. Good girl. Good girl. There's nothing in there for you. No, come on out. Come on, we need to shut this door. Come on. Come on, Jessie. Oh, goodness. She can move fast when she wants to, but when she wants to go slow, goodness gracious. That a girl. That's a good girl. We try to keep that stall shut so in the evening time, goats don't go in the wrong stall. Just works out best. Reunited. Reunited. I do not know why Opie doesn't stay in the stall all night. He does sometimes, but then sometimes we'll find him out in the middle of the pasture. I guess he just wanted to come out and get a midnight run. Whatever works for you, buddy. No, nobody wanted that. Nobody wanted that. That's my finger. You're a pretty boy. Yes, you are. I won't say you're as sweet as Nugget, but You're a pretty sweet fella. Yes, you are. Good morning, Miss Bootsy. What you doing? You think the pigs left you something? I got them shut. And Bo Peep over here playing with the chain on the gate. Well, that's why we have those, we call them just a clip. Just a clip. I can't say that. But on the gate, because goats do like that, and they can potentially unlock the chain. And we don't want that to happen, do we, Bootsy? You're notorious for doing it. Seems like you know Nigerians are the magicians around here. Hey, Miss Bo Peep. She's still the most skittish, but she'll let me get some head rubs in from time to time. Yes, you will. Yeah. And Bootsy and Topper, of course. I clean the pig waters out every morning, and of course they had ice in them. But I want you to look at these two boys who decided that they need to play in the water this morning. It's a little chilly to be playing in the ice water. Yes, it is. A little bit chilly. Get these cleaned out. Don't want even the pigs to drink nasty water. But it happens because they dip their noses in the mud and then they drink, and every single day they make a muddy mess. Bet you I'm going to have some help once I put this back over the fence. You think you need the help, don't you, sir? All right, I'm going to let y'all out. Of course, our water has moved. Y'all come on. Come on, we're creating a mud hole for, I don't know, for you or for Ernest T, but definitely creating a mud hole. They do not seem disappointed. Goodness. Thought I had that hooked. While it's cool this morning, it's going to be up into the 60s this afternoon. So, first day in a while that I feel comfortable opening the door for Snow White and her feathered friends to go outside. Come on, girls. Come on. You come on out. Had it, girl. Come on. Yeah, the door's open, the sun's shining. That's right. Y'all enjoy. Enjoy your sunshine today. And Snow White, her friends kind of lead her to where she needs to go. You can see Aunt Bee over here. She's just pecking around, but Snow White will follow her and they'll go outside. Right, Bramble? I know. You need some loving this morning. You always need some loving. You're such a beautiful big boy. Yes, you are. Y'all gonna enjoy digging around today, I'm sure. In the sunshine. So as I let the other birds out to see the sunshine, the chickens and the goose cheese, of course, they're already out this morning. They're going to be really, really mad at me because they don't have any treats. I just asked Jason if he would go to the barn and get some of their treats for them because they're not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy with me. I don't even know if I ought to go in. Y'all are, I promise you it's coming. I hear the side by side. But the barrel that contains y'all's treats is completely empty. Bear with me. Y'all, there was a chicken out yesterday morning. I came in here and I'm really pressing my luck because I'm squatted down with them. There he goes. He's going to get y'all's treats, I promise you. A Rhode Island Red was outside this fence. Well, that didn't happen very often. You know, I would expect to see one of the anconas on the other side. I don't know how she got out, but anyway, she was on the outside. And so I thought, well, how did you get outside? She was very friendly. She followed me around. So I reached down to pick her up. No, you're not my friend, and you're not picking me up. So I thought, well, goodness gracious, I feel pretty good today. I can certainly catch this chicken. I take a few steps running. I realize I'm not as young as I used to be because I never had any problems catching a chicken, but now I couldn't catch her. And she's friendly. So I thought, well, I'm going to open this gate right here, which we're so happy that we have now. We don't have to step over the fence. I opened the gate. I just pressed my luck because I thought, these girls, well, they're not going to go out the gate because they're waiting on their treats. They're going to follow me. Lo and behold, the Rhode Island Red follows me in, and I didn't have to catch her. So she wanted to be in here. She just couldn't figure out how to get back in. And lo and behold, we all work together, and we are back as a flock. You're looking quite beautiful this morning in the midst of all your girls, all your ladies. Everybody's looking fine. And I hear the man. The man is here with your treats. I know y'all are convinced that I have it, but I don't have it. He's got it. He's got it on the side-by-side. He's coming. Here we are in the bottom of the can that we stored in is completely empty. Look, you don't believe me? Come take a peek, girls. This is where it goes. Nothing in there. Nothing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Farmer Jason. The girls can be happy again. Yeah, everybody. And cheese. And Ryan, that's right. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome.
I got something I want to do today.
What?
Should I cut my microphone off?
No, what you want to do?
I wanna show the difference in the height of this chicken coop versus the new coop.
Okay.
Guess what I got?
What? Tape measure?
Got a tape measure. So
I said this one was about 4 foot.
I think it's a little taller than 4 foot, honestly. All right, so let's show them how tall this one is. Well, it's not quite 4 foot, Jason. About 43 inches.
Yep.
And here's the deal. 43 inches. And yes, we have a set of steps here that were from something else that
This actually are mobile home steps.
Mobile home steps.
Yeah.
What we've been using for years. The wood's still okay, but they're seeing the end of their day. And it's what we've always used. So, you know, it's 4 steps up here. Then this, which makes 5. And we've never had any kind of handrail.
No.
We've never had any accidents, but I want to show y'all the difference in the height of this one versus that one. I got to gather eggs. We have had some pretty cold temperatures the past 3 nights in a row. Got down to right at freezing last night, so a little bit warmer. I want to see how many eggs the girls laid. Let's see here. Got some feathers stuck. Got a chicken in the box. Here we go. I hear Cheese. Jason's down there cleaning out the pool. Cheese is letting him know. Look at there. Feathers again. Y'all are still molting, aren't you, girls? Oh, look at that. It came down the belt just like... Wow. Thank you, girl. Look at... You can see I don't know if you can see the sheen on it, but it is still wet. It just came out of this hen here. How about it? I know, girl. I'm going to let you in your box. 4, 5, 6. Was that your egg? Huh? Was that your egg? All right, let's go to this side. Oh, my goodness. This is something I have not seen in quite some time. There is an egg up in there. Let's see. 3, 6. I said 6, didn't I? I'm going to drop that tape measure. There's an egg. It didn't come down the belt all the way. And it's warm. 7. This is what I haven't seen in a minute. This is what we call a fairy egg. And it happens from time to time. It's just a fluke. And it may be a first-time layer, even though I don't think I have any first-time layers that lay. Gee. I don't think I have any first-time layers that lay green eggs. It just happens sometimes. And I want to show y'all the difference. Jeez. Tone it down. Normal size egg, this egg. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes it just doesn't come out quite right. Today's one of those days. No need to be concerned. Normal happening. Unless you start seeing it happen every single day, then you've got a reason to be concerned. But maybe the first one in her cycle and came out a little awkward. So Jason's work here is done and he's scooting along on his side-by-side, going on to something else. Y'all can see I came down those stairs just fine without a handrail. They're much taller than the new coop. And I don't think you could see that from the camera. I had a lot of you comment that we needed a handrail and that single stair was not going to be good for us, that we were going to fall. And I just want to show y'all the difference. What do we have, 43 inches over there? Girl, I gave you your treats. I sure did. She wanted to go home with me. Turn the fence back on and shut the gate where Jason went out with the side-by-side. And we're going to go over to the new coop. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Oops. That's stuck in the dirt. So here we are over at the new coop. And I must say, I just don't think the camera angle shows how much lower it is. Here I am standing next to it. Y'all see where it is on me? The other one, I mean, I was up here. So we're going to get the tape measure out and I'm going to show y'all exactly how much lower this one is to the ground than the other one. So I'm going to go all the way to the top. We're at 34, so 9 inches lower on this one. And then we only have one step. The one step is at 19 inches. It is no problem getting in and out of this coop. I'm not going to go in here and get locked up, I can guarantee you that. But I just want y'all to see where we are versus the other one. So, one step. One single step in and up. And guess what? We have, I'm going to shut the door here. I'm going to shut the door here. I don't know how the wind shut that door because it didn't even shut then. It was pretty gusty that day. I can't even shut it. Here we go. There we go. Oh my goodness, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. No, I'm not. Here's a string. There we go. Jason fixed it. He fixed it. I wanted to tell y'all what my plans are for today. Since we have temperatures that are going to be in the 60s, since I feel good, I want to stain this door. I'm going to stain it the same color that I stain the things on the house, the things on the barn, so everything looks the same. And I think it'll just make everything better. I just have in my mind that I want to stain it. Not necessarily for looks, but kind of for looks too. Yes, we know that this door is installed this way instead of sliding that way. We're going to let the chickens use it and see what they think about it. We've got another option if we decide that it's too small. Cheese does not go inside the coop. Cheese sleeps outside underneath the coop. So not going to have to worry about that. It's only chickens that go in the coop. I've never seen a goose climb stairs before. And as for a ramp, we'll figure something out about that too. Obviously, they can't fly from the ground to up there, so we'll figure something out. We might even put that other set of stairs like they're used to right there. I know there's a platform on the other. Maybe we'll just build a platform right here. They can fly up to that. I don't know. Options are there, and we'll figure that out. But I'm going to go get my clothes changed, and I'm about to do some staining. if I didn't tell y'all, I feel good. You know, I've got a 5-gallon bucket of stain that we have stained lots of things with, and I sure hope that stain's still good before I start working on this. I've got in my mind that I'm fixing to start staining. Now, if I go to the barn and I find out that that stain has solidified on me, I guess I'll have to go to town, but I sure hope it's still good. I think it is. I really think it is. I'll get me a stir stick and some supplies, and I'm gonna get my part of this coop knocked out. The other part, I'll help Jason with, but my part's gonna be knocked out today. My sole part. That's not something two people can do. Well, you tapped out on me, didn't you, girl? You ready to go back in the house, aren't you? That's right. Well, we're gonna go in, we're gonna change clothes, and if you decide, we can come back out and you can help me stain. I bet you're gonna sleep for a while though. I went to the barn and I was able to find my bucket of stain. I haven't opened it up yet. So let's hope it's in good shape. Also, since it's a 5-gallon bucket, I don't have any stir sticks that are long enough. I've used them all, so next best thing is a stake that we have for other purposes. Make sure I don't get anything down in there. And let's look in this bucket and see what happens. All right, please be okay. Normally I would open it right there and pour it in something, but I need to stir it, so I'm gonna open the whole bucket. Oh goodness, I think it's okay. We won't know until we start stirring. Oh yeah, it's not. I think it's good, y'all. I think it's good. I've got one of those attachments that goes on the end of the drill to stir it around better. If I feel like this is not gonna do the trick, we'll get that, but yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna be busy on this sunshiny day here in Alabama where the temperatures are good and I feel good. I got a plan. I think I'm gonna back my side-by-side up to the door, and that way I can start at the top and work my way to the bottom. I think that's the best thing to do. All right, let's see if what I have in mind is gonna work. The tailgate sticks out further, so I think this will be better than a ladder. I'll have a good working platform and all should go well. All I need y'all to do is to tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop now. Let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Nobody told me to stop. Bet y'all did then, didn't you? It's just too bad that I didn't let y'all see me getting up in the back of this side-by-side, because that was an episode in itself. I'm up here, so all that needs to be said. And the level is perfect. I don't have to worry about falling off a ladder. I got a big platform here, and as you can see, I'll be able to just stain until my heart's content. Now let me show y'all before I put this on time lapse so you don't have to watch me doing all this, how good it's gonna look when I get all said and done. And of course my goal is to do both sides, but it may not happen today. It depends on how long this takes me. I don't want to open this up and, you know, wet stain hit the outside. Temperatures are perfect today, so I'm going to do as much as I can. And my little brush that I had saved away for a rainy day is coming in handy. So let's see if we can't get something accomplished today. That being the coop door getting stained. I could hear walking the whole time I was over here staining. And Ernest T, you can see Opie over here in the corner. They've been watching me. Jesse and Honey were even standing at the fence at one time. They think it's beautiful. Now, for y'all to see what you think. Just like that, we've got a stained door on the front of the coop. I do realize that the inside right there that Roberto used to frame it with, it's showing a little bit of bare wood, but that's because I have to open the door before I stain that. I am going to give it a few minutes to let it dry a little bit and go inside. I think that hinge will probably be the last thing I do because I can actually stain it from the inside. I don't know what I was thinking. I can just open the door and go inside and do it from here. And it's gonna be a lot easier because it's just straight boards. So gonna try to get that done too. Well, y'all, I did the ultimate job and I completed both sides of the door. They're both stained and I won't have to worry about this anymore. So there's one thing left I want to do, and that is show Jason. I asked him to come look, so I hope he's on the way. Here he comes with his dog. All right, so I think I told you what I had planned to do.
Yeah.
I completed it. You ready? No, you're facing the wrong way anyway, so just...
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
I like it.
What do you think? I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it. You can open it.
You did both sides?
I did. I did both sides.
Great.
I did both sides, and it is complete. You like it?
I like it.
So you glad we stained it?
Yep.
Well, we made the decision to stain it.
Unless you got somebody in your pocket.
No, I'm just saying that we talked about it and we decided that we wanted it stained.
Yeah, I like
We could have left it and clear coated it, but I want it to look like the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
The barn, the house, the chicken coop,
It all matches.
it all matches. Yep, it all matches. Well, it's done. The only thing that I missed was that there's a little bitty bit around this hinge right there that you can see.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get some tape before I did
Okay.
that, but I can do that at any time.
Right.
So, completed project.
That's good.
Yes. So I wanted to show y'all that Jason came and looked. He was in the middle of something. So he left, and Holly didn't realize he left, so y'all see her chasing after him. He is not going to get too far out of her sight. But I'm glad he came and took a peek at the door that got stained today, because I wanted to know what he thought about it. I would have been in trouble if he had said, I really don't like it. I want it back natural, because that wouldn't have happened. So it's a good thing he liked it. And I hope y'all do too, because I think it just adds the finishing touch to the coop. We got some more things that we want to do before we move the chickens into it, but I must say, this Christmas is going to be good for the chickens, I do believe. I think we can get them moved before then. I really do. I mean, I know it's fast approaching. We got some rain coming in. We got some things that are going to work against us. But my health is working in my favor. So as long as that continues, I'm feeling like this Christmas is going to be a good one. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all that has reached out to me with your thoughts and prayers for my health. Because I do the same for you guys. Without you, there would be no us. And we certainly appreciate y'all. Y'all are the greatest. The Cog squad is just phenomenal. And we thank y'all. So, till next time, y'all be good.